Hello. I've never done a makeup tutorial before. This is just for Lisa, who has been asking me to do a makeup tutorial for a long time. I do my hair second, obviously, so you're just gonna have to ignore that. Step one is pin your bangs back out of your face or whatever hair that you have going on. So I have all these brushes, but I'm not going to use them. I'm just going to use like the basic simple ones for people who don't have all of these. So I'm mostly going to be using my finger to show that it can be done however, with whatever you want. So first I put on my foundation, obviously, and I just use really cheap stuff like you can get it at a Dollar General store. So, or Walmart or wherever. You just put it all over your face. Always make sure to pay extra attention to under my eyes for those mommy no sleep eyes. Get a nice even amount. Make sure there's no lines. Then I put my powder. A lot of people do this in reverse and they do their eyeshadow first, so that way this takes care of all the fallout, but I don't have a lot of problems with fallout. So, and if you don't know what fallout is, it's whenever you put eyeshadow on it, falls all down here. So, my powder, I currently just started using BH Studio Pro, which is a cosmetic company that you will hear a lot about in this tutorial because I use the heck out of them. It's bhcosmetics.com. Their stuff is super cheap, really high quality, very nice. This stuff is a little dark for me, but it's okay. That's one disadvantage to buying makeup online, is you can't get the exact color. So I bought a little sugar. I just even it out with bronzer and like a highlighter. Next thing I'm going to do is my blush, and again, BH Cosmetics. This is like $2.93 or something. It's really cheap. It's a duo. Got the darker and the lighter. So what I do with the dark is I just go along the bottom of my cheekbone. Really highlights it. And don't be afraid to go dark with the blush, because you can always lighten it with powder if it looks too much in different light. Then I just take the lighter one and put it on the top and kind of blend it together. And then if the bottom is too red, like right here, I just kind of blend that in. Gives you cheekbones even if you don't have them, or they're hidden by fat. Sometimes I'll do my lips because I hate to like look at them in the mirror every time without them having something on there. And with that, I just use a lip pencil because I know it sounds silly, but you can kiss your boyfriend without getting lipstick all over the place. And it doesn't, like, your hair doesn't get stuck in it if the wind blows, or you know, all those other problems lipstick does get on your teeth, that kind of stuff. So. You just kind of smush it together and rub it around. It gives good color, and you don't get any everywhere. And if you want to be a little more bold, you can put on something bright, fun. And this is usually what I use whenever I'm working, because I don't have to worry about kissing or wind or any of that. for photography, I definitely use the lip liner so it does not get everywhere. To start with my eyes, I just use like this thick white pencil to kind of put a base down on my brow line. All up here. Put it down here on the inside of my eyelid. It just kind of primes it and makes all the colors pop. So I put it all in the, not on the lid, but right above the lid and my brow line, and make it a little wider. The next thing I'm going to use is this BH Cosmetics. It's a 28 color palette, Smoky Eyes edition. It works amazing. I pick 3 different colors every time. A light, a medium, and a dark. Obviously, I'm sure that you've heard that if you're a girl that wears makeup. I first take the white and I put it on my brow line, inside of my eyelid, like so. I guess we'll do purple to match my hair. Here. Okay. When all scales use purple, that is what I always do. I love purple on my eyes. It's the first eyeshadow I ever had. It was a purple pink, like black combo thing when I was in high school. And that's when I started wearing my makeup like this. So like I said, I'm not using any brushes, I'm just using my fingers to show that it can be done. So the main part here is just getting it really even and blended right. I just apply more pressure where it needs to be darker and less where it needs to be lighter. That's what I have so far. I'll keep the same dirty fingers, doesn't matter. And do black. And you put that in the corner of your eye. You just kind of work it on. Don't like push it all the way across. What I do is always start in the corner and just kind of bring it out until I get the desired dramatic look that I want. So yeah, there is that. What I do is I take the purple that I used on the top and I just line the underneath of my eyes, the middle part. A lot of people don't do this, but it really brings it all together. And then I take a little bit of black and put in that corner to connect them. Really makes a big difference, actually. Then I do put a little bit of white on the inside. I use a gel eyeliner. If you don't use gel, you should, because there's no mess like with liquid eyeliner, and it also stays on a really long time. I use Maybelline Eye Studio, it's a good one. Most of them say like 72 hours, stuff like that. And they do come with their own brush. I do my makeup basically the same way every time, just different colors. So sometimes I change it up, but I like what I have going on. So. I just put it all along the bottom. So much of a difference already. Put it on the top. Now that I just kind of like point the tips, make it thicker out here, and then I bring it in, and then from the middle on I go really, really skinny to where it just blends into my lash line. And that's a major thing people miss, is making sure it blends into their lash line and then it looks all separate. I don't know if you can see right there how it kind of looks like I missed a spot. I don't always do it all the way across. Sometimes I just do a thick line to there. I'll show you what that looks like on the side before I finish it. So I just kind of make a point there. And bring it in smaller to the middle. So that's what that looks like. I do that some days too. But today I'll do it all the way across.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, bass.
I want to make sure those lines are even. Mine aren't always, but pretty close. I also use the same eyeliner for my eyelids as I do for my eyebrows. And I don't know if you guys know how important eyebrows are, but they are the main thing. Like, I don't feel complete unless my eyebrows are done, but my eyebrows are very, very small and skinny naturally. So, I definitely darken them, make them stand out. See the difference? You just have to use barrel just to kind of fill in the gaps and kind of bring it all together. Also, what's good about the 72-hour wear for that is, like, when my camera is pressing up against my face all the time, I'll smudge all over my entire face, and I don't look like a weirdo. Well, maybe just not because of my eyebrows. The next thing I do is curl my lashes, which I actually usually do that before my eyeliner, but I forgot, so I'm doing it now. You just have to be careful not to press it all the way against and take off everything you just did. And this is, again, just a very cheap eyelash curler. It's not anything special. It's literally from Dollar General store. So, makeup tutorial on a budget. Okay, so you make sure your eyelashes are curled a bunch. If I want my eyelashes to be like really thick and long and full and, you know, to make them look like falsies, I use 2 separate kinds of mascara, but on a normal day I just use this. It's Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express. So, and I put it on the tips. I think it feels good and done. I really just kind of poke it on there and do this motion. And then once I get the tips done, I go in further and do the same thing. Worry about chunky eyelashes or spider legs or whatever. I think it looks cool. So if you don't like chunky eyelashes, don't take your advice from moi. And then as far as the bottom goes, I just take the tip of it and do this. See? And I kind of just, I just run that across. And then if you have any stubborn chunks at the tips or anything, you just kind of rub your finger along it, but I don't really care. Whenever I really do my eyelashes, I always get asked if my eyelashes are fake, which is always a flattering compliment. As you can see, it takes me less than 30 minutes to do full makeup, and I will do this every day if I'm just sitting on the couch watching TV with my daughters, or if I'm going out, or, you know, to the grocery store or whatever. I like to have full makeup all the time, basically. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned what you wanted to learn, Lisa. That was only for you. Oh, wait. Close up. Maybe I will do a Halloween tutorial of my Halloween makeup. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but I know it'll be fun. If you have any questions, just message me.